students. So I'm going to teach about common genetic disorders. So can we start? So actually before going to that we have to study general basic definitions. So first we are going to see about what is a disease. This disease is caused by an abnormality in genetic makeup of an individual, not a disease which is caused by environment or something else. So this disease is caused by abnormality in genetic makeup of an individual. So it is a discrete mutation in a single base in the DNA of a single gene to a gross chromosomal abnormality involving the addition or subtraction of an entire chromosome or a set of chromosomes. Students, we all know that chromosome contains genes which contains DNA. So, some people inherit these genetic disorders from the parent while some acquired changes or mutations in the pre-existing gene or group of gene cause other genetic disorders. So genetic mutations can occur either randomly or due to some environmental exposure. So next I'm going to show what are the diseases for our DBT by JRF syllabus. So we have Down syndrome, Edwards syndrome, Klinefelter syndrome, Turner syndrome, Patau syndrome, phenylketonuria, Alzheimer's disease, Duchenne muscular disorder, sickle cell anemia and diabetes mellitus. So we will study one by one in this session. Students, I think I have given introduction. So in next video we will give elaborately. So I'm going to say about Down syndrome now. So Down syndrome. So the major cause of this syndrome is an extra chromosome number 21 in all cells of affected persons. So it is due to the non-disjunction of chromosome. So cytological representation is mainly important for our exam. So you generally have to study all the cytological representations of all genetic disorder. So students, you can take notes. While notes, please highlight these cytological representation which can be found in 1 marks. So the cytological representation for Down syndrome is 47XX plus 21. So next we go for physical characteristics. So the main physical characters are small nose or an upward slant to the eyes and low muscle tone in infancy. And the main mode of inheritance of this disease is autosomal recessive. So next syndrome is Edwards syndrome. So the main cause of this Edwards syndrome is trisomy. Students, please look after the image which I have inserted on this presentation. So it is a baby with Edwards syndrome which has 3 copies of chromosome number 18 instead of 2 copies. So the cytological representation of this disease is 47XXX plus 18 and it is not an inheritable disorder. So the mode of inheritance is not inherited. So these are the general characteristics of a child affected by Edwards syndrome. Students, can you please note it down? Yes. So the next disorder we are going to see is about Klinefelter syndrome. So this syndrome is affected in males because they have an extra X chromosome. So the cytological representation is 46XXY and normal male have XY chromosome, but the male who is affected by the Klinefelter syndrome has one extra chromosome, X chromosome. So the main physical characteristic of this syndrome is adults with Klinefelter syndrome have primary hypogonadism, that is decreased testosterone production and small or undescendant testes, which is known as cryptorchidism, and it also leads to enlarged breast tissue which is known as gynecomastia. So also it has, students, I hope you all are noting down these points which is very important, children. Okay. So the next physical character is tall stature or inability to have biological children. That is, they may be infertility and as always, as well as they have an abnormal opening of a penis which is known as hypospadias, and they have a small penis which is known as micropenis. So the mode of inheritance of this Klinefelter syndrome is it is not inherited, but it usually occurs as a random event during the formation of reproductive cells. So that results in the presence of extra copy of an X chromosome in each cell, that is cytological representation 47XXY. Thank you, children. So the next syndrome we are going to discuss is Turner syndrome. This generally affects females. So the main cause is in females with Turner syndrome, all or a portion of 1 second sex chromosome is missing. So the cytological representation of this Turner syndrome is 45X. So the main physical characters are common symptoms include starch statues, premature ovarian follicle, which can result in failure to attain puberty, and most women with Turner syndrome are infertile. So the mode of inheritance is not an gradual event, it is a random event or a spontaneous event which occurs during gametogenesis. Next, we are going to see about Patau syndrome. The main cause of this chromosomal disorder is caused by having an additional copy of an chromosome 13 in some or all body cells, which is also known as trisomy. The cytological representation is 47XXX plus 13. So the main physical characters of this syndrome is cleft lip and palate and abnormally small eye or eye, which have microphthalmia and absence of one or more both eye, anophthalmia and reduced distance between the eye, hypotelarism, and the mode of inheritance is autosomal recessive trait.
So the next disease is phenylketonuria, and the cause of this disease is that this disease is caused by an enzyme phenylalanine hydrolase. The main role of this enzyme is that it converts phenylalanine to a tyrosine. Yeah. So there is no any cytological representation for phenylketonuria, and the physical characteristics include they people will have a mental retardation or they might have an organ damage, and they also exhibit an unusual pose. We can't see them, and then mode of inheritance is that is caused by autosomal recessive disorder. That is, both allele for the gene of phenylalanine hydrolase is found in chromosomal 12, and the both will be missing. That's why the disease phenylketonuria is occurring. And the mutation in both the copies of gene for PAH means that enzyme is inactive or less efficient. So that in that cases, phenylalanine cannot able to convert into tyrosine. In that case, there will be excess amount of phenylalanine in the body and it will lead to a buildup of toxic substances. Next disease is Alzheimer disease. Alzheimer got its name due to because of the person who found the Alzheimer disease when he was subjecting a patient tissue sample, he could identify these kind of substances, which was very important from exam point of view. And the mode of inheritance of this Alzheimer disease is autosomal dominant pattern. Absolutely, one single gene is enough to cause the disease, and this is a healthy brain, and this is an Alzheimer people brain. And plaques is nothing but it is a beta amyloid, and you can expect it in either in biochemistry portion or in molecular biology portions, and they are having a toxic effect on neurons, and they also disrupt the cell to cell communication manner, and they form a cluster to form amyloid precursor, which also include another other cellular debris. Tangles are most commonly called as stop protein, which was recently asked in DBT BET-ARF, and it is involved in internal support to neuron and transport system that they generally carry out nutrients and essential material. In Alzheimer's disease, stop protein can able to change the shape and organize themselves into a structure called neurofibrillary tangles. This tangle disrupt the transport system and are very toxic to the cell. And DMD, it is caused by mutation in a gene called dystrophin, and this gene is located in X chromosome in P arm and 21 chromosome. There is no cytological repression, and the physical characteristics include mostly they'll exhibit Gower sign. Don't get panic if your child is doing these kind of activity. Maybe they can do of childish manner, and these are the grower teething and pseudo hypertrophy or a few examples for this DMD. And the mode of inheritance is absolutely it is an X-linked recessive, and the sickle cell anemia is one of the most asked question in CSAR-NET or in DBT-NET. It is caused due to a missense mutation, and you can see normally this code for glutamic acid and the blood cells are concave in structure, but due to missense mutation there is a change in codon. Like here you can find T, but here you can find A, and it code for valin, and it gives a mutant product called you can find a sickle cell. The main reason is that due to this formation of sickle cell, the blood supply will be blocked. So here I have written normally red blood cell will be disc shaped and it will be flexible to move easily to the blood vessels. If we have a sickle cell diseases, then red blood cell will form sickle thing, and the cells don't move and move back easily. At the same time, blood flow will be blocked, and the mutation in beta globulin gene lead to hemoglobin. Whereas in DMD it is dystrophin and it is X-linked, whereas here it is beta globulin. So in this picture, I clearly mentioned how it is blocking. I think normally the blood flow will be very clear. This is what a cross section of RBC. There will be normal hemoglobin. But in case of sickle cell anemia, due to the shape, the blood flow will be blocked. At the same time, the hemoglobin will form an abnormal stance that will cause a sickle cell. Mode of inheritance of this disease is autosomal recessive pattern. Thanks for watching. We'll generate a better content in future video. Prepare well for the exam. Yeah, thank you.